Yo. Let's get away. All right. Hopefully this is good size. There we go. Right. Today we are working on entity component system. I guess one system. Or weird. Entity component systems have a feature of system. Whatever. Where are we? Basically, the way this is going to end up working. Let me just add a bunch of lines down here. So we've got our world state, as much data. Block this. World state, a bunch of data, or data. And within our world state, we have systems, entities, components, entities, components, systems. Yes. How these interact. Hello. Hey, Devin. Hey, Devin. How these interact is the nature of the entity component system. So normally the entity would be like, I don't know, like your player model, player, an enemy, bullet, etc. Generally, an imperative design or traditional like object-oriented, you'd have like entity, and the way that it's currently set up is you have entity like bean entity. It's got like val, I don't know, wetness. I guess it's an integer, whatever. Like a bean entity, and then the bean entity's got a bunch of data, and then you would do actions upon bean entity. So you do like bean entity dot can wetness equals 12 something. This is what who fuck. This is not how we're going to do things anymore. Now, this is going to be anything. Components are what hold state, hold entity state. So this holds like speed, you'd have a speed, or like a movement component, which holds speed. You'd have what? Collision component, which holds whether this thing has any collision behavior or whatever. Its size. You'd have like sprite components, so like how to draw this thing. And then systems act on components. State. So this like does movement basically, or collision. Does things. So entities is basically just an ID that maps to different components which hold information about that entity. And then the system acts upon those components to change the state of the entity. So systems are, well, not necessarily all acting on component state, but that's generally what they're doing. So like systems are what controls movement, what controls like a day-night cycle, or what controls like enemy behavior, stuff like that. And this way, you can just like create a bunch of entities with similar shared behavior. So you can just do like entity, give it like a fucking move component, and fucking sprite component, and whatever. And then you'll have your move system, which says like for every entity do some move logic. Do some move logic. For every entity, you got like what? Get your entity's move component and say like position +1 or whatever, right? So this is the system we are going to create. Will it work? Yes, of course, because I'm amazing. Yes, okay. Back to the making of it. Also, is this like readable? Yeah, I feel like it should, or I feel like it is. But you know, if it's small, I'm gonna make the chat bigger. This is design. There we go. All right. I'm gonna put this at the top because it's not horrible docs, I guess. Delete all this empty line. Yes. So that is what to fuck. Today we are going to make that. Apparently we've got a lot of the base classes and interfaces written out. You can see entity is just, this is named this like long version of entity because it's an old version of entity that's still in the system that I don't feel like deleting right now. Yeah, so entity is literally just a holder for an ID. Then you can do things with the world state, which holds all of the components in the systems. Trying to remember what I need to like do. Let's do add entity. I need ways to replicate things. That's the most important. The key point of why I'm designing this myself is that I need to design some way to replicate. Actually just realized, no. Maybe? I don't know. Hold on. I want to do context. So this context modifier means that you can only call this function when you're inside of the context of the world state. So like you do with world, then you can call this function here. But if you're outside of this, then you can't call it. Inline. I haven't done an infix fun in forever, but like I have no reason. I have nothing to do in infix fun. Sad. Yeah, depression. Anyway, inline fun. It doesn't even need to be real. No, this does not need to be. So you can just do this. ECS entity dot get all. I can change this name later if it's annoyingly long, but this is just going to give me a list of components set because it's one instance per thing. And how do we do this? Entity component map. Component entity map. Entity component map. Yes. This.id. This returns is set or a not set if it doesn't exist. If it doesn't exist, it should just be an empty set. Actually shouldn't ever not exist. Because if an entity exists, then it should. I guess it doesn't necessarily need. Because it could be added and then. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. I guess what's important now is we have this kind of set up. I need to make an action queue. How do I want to do that? Basically, hop over to the server real quick. On the connection manager. What happens with the connection manager is every time someone sends an action to the server, right now it just gets handled immediately and then it modifies the state. But what we can do well, we don't need an action queue for basically anything outside of the game itself. Well, actually, now that I think about it, the game is never running and actionable at the same time. But if I want to be able to change that, then I should do this action queue thing, yeah. Oh yeah, world needs, what should call it, step or something. Do this fun world state. I want to call it step, but update is probably more. So you're like stepping into the next state, but I don't know. We can just call it update. That's fine. Oh yeah, all of these should be suspend functions. Or maybe not. I don't know. We can think about it later. World state update. Delta. That's what I'm trying to think of. So we get the delta time between the last act or the last frame. What is the behavior going to be? Well, basically the only thing that changes anything is the systems, right? So set preserve insert order. I'm pretty sure it does. It's just a hash set. Or it's just a hash map with a set with no values. So I think it should preserve ordering. I do want control over order thing, but I guess I don't. Hold on, let me just see if the set preserves insert order. Because if it does, then I don't need to think about this. Don't know why it wouldn't, but it's possible. Unordered collection. Correct. Linked hash, so probably linked list. Get access to hash set, yes. Oh, we even get access to fucking linked hash set. Alright. Well, that gives us access to, no, that gives us, what the fuck was that? Order preservation. Bonus should also be that. This doesn't need to be that. Actually, this doesn't need to be this either. Oh, this actually shouldn't be a set at all. What am I talking about? There we go. Whoa, wait a minute. Alright, so basically, systems should update world state. Yes, so when they update, they just give you a new instance of instance of world state, which is going to be what the new like authoritative information is, which means this needs to happen in order of addition. So what we'll do is say systems.map, not systems.map. Yes, actually. Yes, this can only be called within the context of the world state. So it.update. Oh, that's weird. Ooh, wait, this is actually kind of tricky. I need to pass ads. For every system that updates, I need to pass that state to the next thing. I think it's a reduction, actually. Hold up. Wait, maybe it's a specific type of reduction. I'm pretty sure this is a reduction. No? Okay. Sad. This is like a weird type of reduction. Maybe it's like a... It's just comment what needs to happen. So we need to go through... For system... I don't know, system... It's essentially system update... System... One update. We're just like passing this along a chain. I can't think of the right thing to use this for. Associate? No. I feel like there's probably one that exists for this, but what I will do instead is, yeah, this should return a world state. Let me just make sure that's clear. What I'll do instead is I will pass along an index. I guess we can just say index. No. Okay. What we'll do is system index int is 0. I could make this a private function and then just have another function that calls this. Yeah, let's do that. So this is what actually updates it, and what we'll do here is say this for now. Have another function that's public, and this public function will look essentially the same, but what it will do is just call the private function with this system index, so we don't have to like. So I don't come back later and be like, why is this another property that we just another parameter that we just don't use? Update delta. Whoa, delta 0. I mean, we don't need a default there. So now what we can do is say systems first. No, what am I talking about? Systems system index. Are you mad? Because it's a set, not a list. Essentially, just want like a like. Does I get an iterator off of the systems? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. This language is better than JavaScript and compiles to JavaScript, which means it's objectively better. Also, we got me being confused. What is happening? What could I do? I could do like systems dot gives me indices, but not fucking useful. Wait, huh? Is there no accessor? What? Right, there's no accessor because it's a fucking set. God damn it! I need a list that's unique, essentially. Oh, yes, okay. Hold up. We could do it. Sequence. No. Associate. No. There's a flow. That might actually not be a horrible idea. But then if I do it as a flow, I'm essentially just doing a different thing in a dumb way. What is fold? Accumulates a value starting with initial value and calling an operation. Fold might be the thing I'm looking for, actually. Hold on. Fold. This initial load state. Where R is the edge. This actually might be it. Fold indexed? Yes. Index R, okay. R. That's world state for now. What is R? R is the world state, WS is the system. Huh? Oh. Oh, yes, okay, that makes sense. Accumulate value starting with initial value and applying an operation from left to right. The current accumulator value. Each element index original collection returns specified initial value if the collection is empty. Okay, I think this is actually what we're doing. This is the world state, and this is the system. I don't even think we need the system index anymore. I don't think I need to do that. which means I can get rid of all this. I don't even think this needs to be indexed. Wait. We can just say system.update delta. Okay, cool. All right, I knew it had to have existed. This gets kind of tricky if we're modifying any of the. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. God. Okay, functional programming is actually kind of nice. This world state never gets used, so I don't really need it. But now I can explain what the fuck is happening here. So we go in, call update with whatever the delta time is. Start systems. Start with this initial world state, what we're calling this on, and then from this world state, we are getting each system updates and then returns us a new world state, and we just go back to this function over again with this. So this world state is basically the return of this function, so it just goes in the circle until it's done updating through all the systems. Nice. All right, I knew it fucking had to exist already. We should still change to an action queue. I don't want this to like turn into an RTS necessarily, but I do want to leave the door open for me to like add interactions during the game's runtime. So it's another question of when do I actually want the game loop to start. Right now, the only time we're running an actual game loop is when after you've placed everything and then blah blah blah. I think it's the right move. So keep going with that. What? Weekend? What the fuck? Dude, it's 7 and it's like light outside. It's freaking me out. Summer freaks me out. Yeah, so this kind of all has to change. Not necessarily though. Maybe necessarily. Let me move this up here. Get out of the fucking. Yeah. The way this works is that we have this entry point. Here, handle action. And then it just goes through all the types of actions it can be and just funnel, like, passes this all the way down until it gets handled. And then when it comes back up through the through the call stack, we have a response. The response doesn't necessarily need to exist though, so maybe that's how we'll handle this. I liked having it all handled centrally, but we could send back just like an acknowledged state, and then tag every action with an ID, so the client can see if that action happened too. I don't think I need to do that necessarily. For now, I think we'll just have handle match action. We'll just return null if the match is running, which is these. Nope, go away. Is this? Nope, I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Basically, this doesn't exist anymore, but it needs to be there. Start match action So set match state, just whatever, set entity path. Yeah, I guess, like, do I want the game loop to start as soon as you click start game? Or do I only want to run it when there's stuff happening? I guess that also changes, like, fundamentally how I want this game to work. Which I don't know, because I could have it so that you place entities. Here, let's just run the game. I can show you. I can have a visual example of what I'm trying to think through. But for now, I think we can leave this alone. Collapse everything. The only thing that changed... Well, actually, none of this really changes. The only reason I... thinking about this action queue is that... because we accept no inputs, essentially, when the match is actually running. But if I want to be able to do that... something I'll have to ask Alberta and everyone about, I guess. Oh, did the fucking thing start? There we go. We got this. Go into the lobby. Game. The lobby exists. The lobby exists here. But it doesn't... there's no, like, per frame simulation or whatever, right? Because it's just like a static... it's just a bunch of information at some point. We click start match. There's still no... like... there's no time step game loop right now. Right now it's just a board. And you're sending single requests whenever you place something. Then you say... go to planning mode. And we're drawing paths. And it crashed. What? Oh, alright. My mini tech debt is catching up with me. I changed a bunch of shit over here, and now that's gonna break if I don't unchange it. Like, where does this even get called? Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. Is the overridden one from here? Yes. Okay, this copy ID equals ID path equals step equals block body. All right. When does this even get called? I don't think this ever gets called. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's wait. How did this even break on the server side? No, okay, that actually does make sense. All right, let's rerun this. Also, dude, I got this. I got the fucking automatic like reconnection loop working. Made me feel like a fucking mastermind. All right. Reconnect. Create lobby. Start match, place a bunch of stuff, planning, draw a line. This isn't rendering in the right spot, so let's ignore that. I don't know why. So now we've got our little... oh shit, I lost it. Still isn't actually doing anything. Because I could do it like Age of Empires, where you need to like give it a path to go to, and then it goes to that path. And then I could like give you a limited set of like, could be like an RTS mix, like a slash RTS slash whatever the XCOM kind of thing is, right? Where you say you go to these points, right? Not necessarily turn-based, but you have like a limited number of commands that you give per whatever interval. Which isn't really the thing I'm going for. I think I do want this like initial planning stage. Cool. Hmm. I think the only reason to have this like action queue is that if while we're running, give them like some pretty long paths so I can think about this. While we're running, we want to be able to, wow, they're actually kind of fucking fast. We can be able to change something about where they're going. You know what would be really cool? Hold on, let me write this down so I don't forget. Command runner units. Can't think of a better name for them, but unite which goes from commander to the commanded sounds dumb, but commanded battle unit. What I'm thinking is like, what if you? So I want to add this delay, right? So that's the effect that I'm trying to get right now when I'm like designing this in my head. Is that I want you to be able to make more dynamic decisions during an interaction during the game loop, but I don't want you to be able to just like say, all right, turn around and let's go somewhere else immediately, and then have them respond immediately. Because like what I'm trying to do is emulate like I'm trying to think of like fucking pre-technological communication, or like high technology communication. So like the fastest you could communicate with your units would be a rider, essentially, or like we could add like a bugle or something later, but I mean essentially what I want is a rider. That is what I'm trying to think through. The man himself, indeed. Do. Let's think if I can remember what the hell I'm like. Have I been? I don't know how to answer that question. I've been alright. How you been, man? It's been fucking... I don't know how long. Why do you have 2 timeouts? Wait, what? You 2 timeouts like 3 years ago for 10 seconds. That's... whatever. Buffered. It buffered. Oh my god, I can't fucking read. Dude. I remember you, but like, as if I was. I remember you the way that, like, you remember a childhood friend that you haven't, like, spoken to in forever. You know? Where you're just like, the version of me that interacted with you, he's gone, but still alive. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking, dude. I'm getting philosophical because my brain can't handle the fucking game design right now. What was I doing? Yes, okay. I just remember what I'm doing. So I do need to have an action queue. Good. I wanted to make it because it was in my brain. So what we're going to do now is be very, very confused. Should we have an action queue per match? I think that's the most logical way to do that. I'll get another map. Whee! So many maps. This is gonna have to turn into a it doesn't have to turn anything right now. We can just have it in memory for now. Private var, match. Cannot type. Map of match ID to match action queue. Match action queue. A list of actions. Yes. Really. I guess I could make this a valid and immutable map and then the value that the ID is mapped to. I feel like this is objectively more practical instead of resetting the instance all the time. Let's see what people think. Sync. Immutable map value or immutable map. Let's see if this is an opinion that people like. Go to stop by and say hi. It's good to see you. Hope all's well. Look great, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. It's been fucking ages, bro. Yeah, I'm starting to try and stream more often, so, you know, swing by whenever you're around, bro. Always welcome. Plus, the more distractions I have, the more training my brain gets on trying to remember what the hell I'm doing. Probably immutable, blah, blah, blah. I feel like it's more practical to be in, like, if I have this global map state, I think it's more practical to not be replacing the entire thing every time. I guess it's like kind of irrelevant because this is essentially just a stand-in for like a database that I would be accessing here. So what we'll do, change this logic a little bit. Won't actually matter that much. We just have one fewer thing that's getting instantiated all the time, which I think is not necessarily super important, but relevant. I'm just gonna change all of these. Mutable. What? Because these are all match. Well, job is, I'm pretty sure, immutable because it's an interface, but whatever. Match is immutable. List is immutable. Actions immutable. All of these things are immutable, so it doesn't really matter. About this. Why does this matter about any? Oh, yeah. Beautiful map of what it wants. So I don't know why my room is so dark. I could like change my camera ISO. Yeah, let's do that. My room is not this dark. ISO is already like 3200, dude. Dark. I'm getting so sidetracked, but that's okay. Because I will remember. We're able to change the color. Whatever. Alright, back to things that are things. Teenage alive. Yes, I am indeed living, theoretically speaking. In a technical way, manner of speaking. Am I alive on the inside? That's a different question. That's a very different question. Matches plus. Yes, I think this works. I guess it's, I don't know. It doesn't like really make it much of a difference. I just would rather have it be this way. Considering it's not a. Yeah, no, this is fine. All right. Let me stop thinking about this so we can actually start doing stuff that matters. What is happening? Why did it open all of that? Have I been? Oh, yeah. Ups and downs, ups and downs. Pretty good recently. Pretty good recently. We started streaming again, as you can see. So hopefully we can get more of all the fucking old guard back in here. But yeah. Do I remember you? Yes. It hasn't been that long. Okay, maybe it has been that long, but there was a special compartment in the back of my brain that was just just streaming Historia. Do I remember everything about you? No, but I don't remember everything about myself. So, to be fair, I can't be expected. I cannot have that much expected of me. CS dollar, yeah, right? Dude, are you still playing CS? I like all of my old group fucking swapped to either Valorant or they went back to Overwatch when Overwatch 2 came out. Put the game a while ago? Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I'm like hyped for CS2 though. I think I'm gonna try and get back into it. Action queue. It's out of function. Suspend function. Add. Oh wait, no. These should be events, right? No. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Maybe so. Actually, I think if we're doing the action queue, this like changes a lot of stuff. When does the action queue execute? Basically, what does it do for handling actions? Complicated. Want to pick it up again? Yeah. PS2 looks really nice. I like Valorant with the boys is pretty fun, but I just like it does not hit the same. Especially when the op in that game is pain. The op in that game is just sadness. I feel like Kenny S. Freaking nerfed ass op. Right. Q action, I guess. I don't know. Action, live match action. Oh yeah, now I think about it. Actually, actually. Okay. Let's like make a list so I can actually think of what I'm trying to do. Lists are always good. Sync. What can be queued? What is happening? Let's just make a list of all the actions. I'm like going head first into this without a plan, which is why I'm like my brain is not working. Let's think. Action handling. Call these unbound actions. Have no have no associated match job. These are all of the user actions, essentially. Yes. Yeah. So let's do this. User connected. User. Oh wait, no. User connected is an event. User updated user. And that's kind of it for now. Now in connection missives, these don't exist used yet. Lobby. Here's the question: do we want the lobby to be? No, the lobby is also not. Particularly, the lobby doesn't need a game loop, so we can just say what create lobby or lobby action. Create lobby, close lobby, join lobby, leave lobby, update lobby name, and whatever. I'm sure we'll like add more at some point, but that's whatever. And then in the match, we have these bound actions. Have associated job. Also create match, which is a match, just like a match action that happens outside of a match. I feel like I should change this into a lobby action, but whatever. Create match. It's technically a match action. Okay, now these bound actions. Live match actions, which includes basically everything. Set match state. We should add an action called leave match at some point, but for now, whatever. Place entity. Move entity. Also have to change some of this information. Not necessarily. Set entity path. Okay. So these are the things that need to be put into the action queue, I guess. It might make things easier if I just make it so that the match job happens when you create the match, and then it's just simulating from there. Especially because all of these return just an updated match state. Or updated world state. Yeah, all right, let's try and do something like that. All of these are getting queued. Remove all of that stuff. Working on it. Let me swap the side this is on so you guys can actually see what's happening. Which kind of means I need to structure this very differently. Basically need to just say we need to start the match as soon as it's created now. We can handle the action queue better. Does Kotlin have a native queue implementation? No, it's fine. I can just use lists. Doesn't really matter. Let's go back to the world. The world updates on a delta float. Do I want to do actions? Like, what should the actions even be? User input and kind of it. You know what I kind of want to listen to? This is hilarious, but I can't listen to it. I want to listen to the Twilight Princess soundtrack. Mostly just want to listen to Midna's Lament. There we go. All right. Okay, so we gotta change the structure of this a little bit. I also might, since this logic is gonna get, is it gonna get replicated? I don't need to run a simulation on the client because we aren't. It's like, it's not that intense of a game. So I don't really feel like anything other than just sending an updated world state really matters. Whatever. We can just put all the logic in common until I can think of a better way to handle it. basically what happens here is create match. Now should start match job. Do should add to match action queue return null. Kind of means the way I have it set up is dumb. Really? I feel it's how it works fine. Alright, now we can think through this. We can like go back to this here. Actually work on the logic a little bit, I think. Oh yeah, adding an entity should update the world state, yes? I'm trying to think. I returned, what did I miss? We had some old people from Twitch we played CS with showed up. That was cool. I don't know if you guys are still here, but oh yeah, we're mostly streaming on YouTube now. You are still here, so that's why I maybe seemingly like I'm talking to a ghost, but Devin is simply somewhere else. Anyway, what you missed was me being very annoyed with myself, and now that I have to change a bunch of shit. Add entity should return a new world state. We are changing this. Yes. Yes. So world state. What I'm going to do is, oh, we could have a result to see if the action was successful. Because what we should. When would we ever add an entity and then it's invalid? I feel like it shouldn't happen. I also don't want the checking to be there. Fuck, I want to play Twilight Princess right now. So yeah, that's what I'll play through again. You do a stream where you play through Twilight Princess again. So fucking good. Fuck, what was I doing? Fuck, what was I doing? Let's think of how I want this to even be happening. With when is this happening? When are we adding an entity? Do I ever want to add several entities at once? Yes, if I'm adding arrows, per se, like for instance. I don't want to do this multiple times. What I can do so fucking good. Also this structure should be internal. What I will do we will say, well, we'll make a thing. World state that add entity. I don't want to add multiple entities at the same time. Say we've got. Want to add it like this? Ooh. Right, I can do this now, right? I'm pretty sure I should be able to do this. Nice. All right. Anyway, actually, I don't even think I need to do that because it doesn't mean anything. Entities. The only time we're ever adding several entities is if we're adding an entity of the same component composition. So what I'll do is we'll say, this is components plus equals xcom, whatever, doesn't matter. Let's make this a placeholder, doesn't matter, random value. This is so good, bro. I need to listen to this whenever I'm coding. I'm actually feeling myself. All right. So what this will do is we'll run the block each time. Yes. Creation block for editor for adding components runs for each entity. Oh yeah, wait. We can say like int is. What? Why would you do that? That's fucked. Which means this should actually call add entities, now that I think about it, because it's the same logic. It's down here. We can make it a list. Do like list of. List of. I want. No, list is what I'm like. Yes. Build list. I'll build this now? There's no way. Hold on. This is what I want. There we go. Alright. It's like there's no fucking way. This map. Ooh, ew, and a block. Oh, here's the question. Not actually what we want to happen here. We don't want it to be a map. Because we don't want to edit the game state. This is where shit gets confusing. Because if every action edits the game state, then you need to be able to update a reference to the new game state. What we'll do here, I only want to be able, I want this to be one big batch update, right? So I don't want to like reference some other thing that does individual updates. It'd be kind of dumb. What I'll do is the list of entities. What we want to do is map it from list of entities to list of entities to maps, or to a collection of components. Yes. So for every entity, we want to do E to block, and now we have now we have every entity matched to its two things. What do we actually need to update here? Let's think. We need to add, we need to update components. We need to update. Let's do this as a block. I feel like it just might be easier to think through it if it's a block. Then we can convert it back to functional once I actually like think through it. Val entities equals this. Yes. We need to update. We need to have a new map of classes. Yeah, let's just do this. All right, so those are the things, three things we need to update. We need val component equals entities associate. What? Associate. There we go. Associate it it to block. Gives us a set. What does it want? This associate with. Okay, fair enough. Equals set. Actually, I want mutable set and then apply the block to set. We're fine. I don't have to infer. That's dumb. But valid, I guess. Kind of ruins my whole one-line idea that I had going. This doesn't actually matter if it's really an immutable set behind the scenes, as long as the exposed information is immutable. So we can just go back to this. Fine. So now we have a map of entities to units. Fuck. I actually do need to do this. If I don't, yes, okay, it should be fine. Now, this should be mutable set of, there we go. So, components, components is a map of classes to the thing, so we can do file new component is components plus equals right. Components plus components map keys. Map keys. Oh, wait, this is actually confusing as shit. Fuck. I want to do this per entity, or this should make it actually a little bit easier to think through. And then just fold it all together. Actually, kind of messy to do this. I don't even want the entity itself, do I? No, I don't want the entity itself anywhere other than adding it to the component entity map, which... Oh, this is actually so fucking messy. Yeah. You know what we can do actually? So two comps. What we'll do is say, sure, we don't even need to like make these values. We can just say copy here and copy entities equals entity shit. This dot entities plus entities, not have them be the same name. Nuance, why not? What else needs to change? Components will now equal this dot components plus we need to go through every entity. No. Hold up. New comps dot values dot associate it class to it. No. Acquired k-class out component found k-class out mutable set. Wait, what is it here? It is a mutable set. Right. Okay. You don't. It's flat map. Wait, hold up. Why is this a set? Wait. This isn't a set. It's a list. What am I talking about? This is a set though. So values is a collection of sets. Flat map it. Or actually, we can just flatten it. There's a single list of all elements from the collections in the given collection. Yes. Okay. So values. This is all of the sets. This is a list. Whatever, an iterable. Oh no, it isn't. It is a list. This gives us a list of all of these components. Which we can then associate by to, associate to, associate with, associate with. Associate its class to it. Still wrong? What?
Acquired list component, found component. It.
What do you mean?
It is a component. Yes. Associated it to its class. What?
What does this give us? This should give us a map. Right? Map, K-class out, component. Components. Oh. Shit. More complicated than I had thought. Actually, super fucking messy. Probably make this easier on myself if I made it slightly less fucking complicated, but. We want the list. This needs to be a list. So why this is not working the way it should be. You know, we can do.
No, we cannot, actually.
What if we did map 2?
Or just map, actually. As long as I need
Okay, let's write it slightly differently. What I need is values flattened and empty map. This should be beautiful. Beautiful map of what? Why? Beautiful map of beautiful map. Nice. And for each. Okay, class. Get or what? It's class. All right, this is what who fuck. This is what we want to be happening. Not sure if there's a way to do this in a chained functional manner. what I'm asking is basically just this. New comps. No, okay. Yes.
I would like.
We did this. So, what kind of operation can we do on this? On each. Compute? That's some type of thing.
Returns a given action on each entry and returns the map itself afterwards.
Oh, that sounds super fucking mutable. I don't really like that. Oh, fuck off. What? I think I need to do on each here, though. I want to do this in one line. So now we can do on each, then... Oh, this is gonna get so fucking... I don't know if this is gonna make it more or less ridiculous, but... Then let... on each. Well, there's no on each because it's not actually filled. Fuck. Here we can try. Hold up. Back up. What this we can try? Let's try new comps dot distinct keys values dot distinct by. Basically want to get. Okay, what we're gonna do is map. No, fuck off. Map everything to its class. This is gonna be so jank. It to its class or class to it. Oh, we got a bunch of pairs. A bunch of pairs. And then from there, you can do distinct by that first. So now we have. Oh, this also doesn't really work. Okay, hold up. Let's just think of what we need. We have entity to list of component. What we need to get to is K-class out component to set of component. No, list component. How can we turn? How can we just get? Okay, let's start by getting all the classes that are in here. Start by getting list of component. Turning list of component into set of K-class component. The first step, do this. Values dot map. No, stop doing that. I hate the government. I also hate the government. I don't know what that's particularly relevant. Oh, you still doing your paperwork shit? Yeah, the government is bad. I'm a libertarian now. Government's so fucking jank. Wild, bro. Now we have a list of classes. Then we get distinct. And then to set. Actually, this doesn't even need to be a set. It's distinct, but making it a... Oh, actually, wait. I can just do to set here, and then it'll get rid of the duplicates, won't it? It's the element iteration order of the original collection. This should get rid of duplicates. I don't know how it wouldn't and still work. It would literally not work the way it's supposed to. So now we have a list. We have a set of class components. And now what we want to do is get that and turn it into okay. So now we take this and associate with for K is the new key, yes. Associate with. That's the thing, is that we need to fold them into a map. Which I think we can still do. Why must all these forms and websites be so confusing? So that you fucking pay TurboTax or something. Pretty much. We just have to reference the original map, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Especially because there's already probably a list of values. Yes, this should be fine. Remind me to not become a lawyer. I will. The fuck was I thinking about? Oh, new comps dot values dot filter. Oh, I wish I could do. Oh. Huh? It's a set? What is it here? Hold on. Place it with this specific. Yeah, okay, this should work. Required class. Found the class. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, wait, that doesn't work. Filter is instance. I hate that. That shouldn't be the way that works. I hate that a lot. Wait, K-class out. What? Right, we need to flatten this. There we go. This should still not work, which is dumb, and I hate it. So I don't want to access any Java things in this common, even though it's literally all Java and doesn't matter. I don't want to do that. It sucks. Alright, filter. Oh yeah, that's right. Values flatten. Flat map. Oh, we just want to flatten. And then filter. See, like it says K class, but then it wants a Java class, which is dumb. Oh wait. What? Zoom out a bit. Okay, so this should give me what I'm wanting. We're using this twice, so we can just set it something. Well, all comps. We're using this. How else do we need this? This is the only thing that we need it to be independent of its entity, so this should be okay. We just do. Okay. Over to this. Cool. It's actually useful because I need two. Oh, okay. I used this twice, so might as well keep it somewhere else. Yeah, I won't be able to do this as a functional thing. I really want to, but it's just like too complicated. Too interdependent, I feel. To just pipe data to one thing to another. So what we'll do is this gives us a list of entity to components. What we want, yes. This we need multiple times, so we should do this. Oh, and then classes. Values on. Means I can get rid of most of this. Don't need that. So actually might need that. Get this, and then what time is it? Oh shit. Alright, we're gonna have to end the stream now, actually. Because I've got a thing to go do. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks all the Twitch viewers for showing up. You guys, it's been a long time since you guys have been here because it's been a long time since I've been streaming. So, normally, also yeah, join the Discord. The link in the Twitch description should still be the same. But if you go to the Numberless Liquidators YouTube, you should be able to find an up-to-date one for sure. We're usually streaming around 3 to 5 Monday through Friday, but this week we're probably going to be doing earlier or later because my sleep schedule's fucked up. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow, probably. Goodbye. Goodbye.